Okay, so the next task is going to be sewing the casing, and what we need to do to sew that is remove this part of the machine so that we can use the free arm to sew all the way around in a continuous circle on the casing. To get lined up, what you need to do is put the bottom of the pants underneath the free arm, all right? And here's the back of the pants, where we mark that X, that goes right underneath the presser foot, and we're on the straight stitch. When you start, your X is to help you leave an opening. So I start just after the first pin. We want to be really nice and careful. And we'll start just after this first pin, go all the way around, and end just before this last pin. And what that does is leave an opening that's not sewed. So I'm on the straight stitch, the stitch length is 3, and this needs to be very neat because all this sewing is going to show on the front of your pajama pants. So to get lined up, just put the edge of your presser foot at the edge of your casing. This is where you can see, getting it lined up and getting it really crisp here helps you to sew neater. To start, you just go ahead and take your 5 stitches forward and a couple back. And then I'm just going to sew carefully all the way around the casing, taking those pins out as I go. And you can see I'm keeping the presser foot lined up with the edge of the casing. What you need to do is make sure you're kind of rotating the pants around, and you always have some extra fabric here to feed the machine. Sometimes when you're sewing the casing, it gets really tight and you won't be able to sew because it gets pinched right here on the free arm. So you can see I'm just working around and sewing the casing all the way until I come back to the X pin. Okay, so just staying lined up because it's going to show on the front. Taking your time over these side seams because they're a little thicker, so you have to be careful. And we're almost back to that X. Now here's our pin. We're going to stop, back stitch, just a couple stitches, and then take it off the machine. So what you can see is we've sewed all the way around the casing, and we've left an opening right here where we will put the elastic in to finish the casing step.